Hey guys, welcome to another grip training session. Today I'm going to train with a heavy grip 150, simply for a couple of reps in both hands. I'm sick and tired of doing a lot of reps with a trainer, but not coming very close with a level, with a gripper that is one level above, and that's the 150. So my max is about 8 or 9 repetitions in my right hand. I have to test it today, and definitely just 7 in my left hand. And since I've been training my left hand only for the last couple of gripper sessions, my left hand obviously comes closer to my right hand right now, but it's still nowhere near as strong as my right hand. So again, heavy grip 150, and simply some normal closes without setting it. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Almost missed it there. 13 reps. So now my left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. That's it. But that's good. So you can see my left hand is trying to catch up with my right hand. And it definitely helps to work on one hand only for a couple of times. So you should of course not neglect your stronger hand at all, but sometimes it just doesn't work out. If you always do both hands and you have a significant disadvantage in one hand, you should definitely make some separate sessions for the weaker hand. Because remember guys, the weaker hand is the hand you need to set the gripper once you go up there in hardcore grippers. So right now the 1 is still closable for my small hands without setting it, and I think I will also be able to close the 1.5 one day without setting it. But I think I will never ever be able to close the 2 without setting it at least a bit. But we'll see. I will of course also try a TNS with a 2. But there's absolutely no doubt that I have to set the 3 in order to close it. And in order to certify on the 3. It's definitely not possible for me like David Shamey did, for example, with the 3 and the 3.5. Simply holding it there and shutting it like this without setting it at all. And actually the referee, when he made his certification, told him to swipe in the credit card simply for technical purposes, because it's called the credit card set, right? So there needs to be a credit card in between the handles so that you can officially call it the credit card set. But he didn't need to. He simply made it then a second time. So twice in a row actually he closed the 3 without setting it at all. And that's obviously not possible for every human being. First you need the hand size, and he has big hands. And then second, of course, you need the strength. Okay, here we go for the second time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know whether it was 6 or not. You guys tell me down in the comment section. Whew. But that's good. That's already an increase from my last week's performance, where I did, I think, 7 or 8 in my right hand and only about 7 in my left, and I didn't really push it that much in my right hand, but I think I wouldn't have made it up to 13 like today. So I think last week I would have been able to do 10 in my right hand. Today I did 13. And last week I was definitely not able to do more than 7 in my first set with my left hand, and I did 10 today. So that's of course a big improvement. And I hope I get to 30 in both hands on the heavy grip 150 as soon as possible, because then it will be easier for me to wrap out the 0.5 without any problems. And I mean, of course, if I set any gripper right now, any gripper I'm able to close right now, it's definitely not a problem for me at all to wrap it out. But except maybe for the one. But yeah, I'm really trying to wrap it out in a TNS. Simply to make this one day my warm-up on my speed gripper, right? So if this one day becomes my warm-up gripper, then the trainer will be my speed gripper, because I can close it easier than the 150. So it's very important that you have different types of grippers. You need a working gripper, a goal gripper, a primer, a warm-up gripper, a speed gripper, and all those different types of grippers. And therefore it's very important that you have one at least where you can say, okay, this is beyond warming up and this is working out, but this is actually wrapping out and not doing singles. Okay, now let's see what the third set brings. Is this actually the right side? This is the right side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, I don't know. Didn't hear it click, but you sometimes do not hear it click because you're so tired and you barely make it. So you guys tell me whether this was 6. 3, not more than 3. Okay, let me drink something. And I have a surprise thing for you guys. But that is really after the training session. So still stay to the very end. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do a max hold with the 150 in each hand. And then I'm gonna show you what I mean by surprise. Oh, sorry, that was not meant to be. So okay, a max hold in my right hand. And now a max hold in my left hand. That's it, guys. So that was now the main training part. Now I have something special for you. Something shiny, and that's the Heavy Grip 350, guys. 350. And I tell you something, last time I wanted to close the Heavy Grip 300 so bad, obviously not with one hand, since I'm not able to. And what I did then was I took both hands and basically used it as a chest crusher. So even if that's the thing I wanted to tell you, even if you have a gripper that you cannot close with one hand or simply by setting it, you can still use it as a chest crusher. And I was barely able to close the 300 last week, the Heavy Grip 300, with both of my hands. And let's see today whether I can do the same thing to the Heavy Grip 350. Take a look at this spring. This is huge. Huge. And I don't know, look, this is more different. The handle thickness is, I would say, yeah, the Heavy Grip 350 has slightly thicker handles and they are more shiny. And also the knurling is harsher, so it's rougher. And I mean, that's obviously normal and should be the case because this is way harder to close, so you need a better grip on this one. Yeah, simply just a small comparison, because I was wondering myself, why is this one so shiny and my old ones are not? So, okay, let's see whether I can close it or not. You guys see the handles? Okay, 1, 2, 3. No way. The 350, it's not even closable like that. Now again with the 300. So last time I did it, maybe I'm too tired right now, I tell you beforehand, but it should be possible to close this one like that. Damn. I don't know who closes the 350, but that is insane. If you close it like a normal gripper. So, okay, the 300. 1, 2, 3. Did I close it? I don't know. Maybe I'm too tired right now. But last week, I assure you of that, I was able to close it. Okay, that's the thing, guys. See you the next time.